Hi everyone, this is a very special experiment. My toddler is here nearby, so we'll see if she lets us get through this. So I wanted to show you today something that I do a lot actually with my toddler. It's super simple, it's going to be super quick. She's coming closer, so you might see her hands soon. So what you do is you draw very simple things. I'm using, she's giving us sound effects. I'm using even just a pen that you might have at home. And that's right. And you just draw eyes. More, she wants more. And what we do is we cut them out. You don't even have to draw them together. Once again, I don't have my proper scissors here. Although you can sort of use that for the curvature. And the idea is it's sort of like Mr. Potato Head for paper. So I cut out a lot of different things and then I let her play with it and she arranges them to make faces. Oops, I messed it up. And actually don't make the mistake I did of drawing right in the middle of the page. Draw on the edge to start with because it'll be easier to cut out. Or just, I could have cut around it nearby to make it easier, but I don't know. I'm trying to challenge myself for some inexplicable reason. So for instance, we've got these eyes. So you can arrange them every which way. And she always wants more and more. So you can make quite a few. You can use markers. I sort of don't want to because she's going to want them. And she's not allowed to. You can make a mouth, and really the mouth can be anything. So it can just be a strip of paper, or it can be a semicircle. She's drawing. I shouldn't let her draw with a pen. But as long as I'm watching carefully, I guess maybe it's okay. So even if you give them a piece of paper like this, that's a mouth for them. If you want to be a little more creative about it, you can, actually draw something. And parents will sometimes say to me, oh, well, that's fine for you because you know how to draw, but I'm doing it upside down so she can see it. But these are very simple shapes. Semicircle, smiley mouth, or sad mouth in this direction. And we cut them out. So if you have an older kid, you can give them the task of doing this. What do you use with older kids? Special scissors? Safety scissors? Not sure. We'll see when my kid gets older. I'll learn all these things from the teachers and the other moms, I guess. And also you can rip interesting papers interesting shapes out of paper if you have a kid who's too young to be using scissors, but you want them to do it on their own. If you show them a little bit how to rip very carefully, you can rip all sorts of shapes if you just keep your hands very close together. So if you have colored papers, if you have construction paper, you can use that for different colors, or better yet, you can repurpose old magazines. Here's an eyebrow. You can really change their expression by how you put the eyebrow. So, yes, coloring. So now they're kind of happy. Now, sort of angry eyebrows, but with a smile, so it looks kind of sinister. You can, of course, change where they're looking if you just make the pupil off center. So anyone can do this, right? Now they're kind of upset. Anyone can do this, even if you can't draw. We can add more stuff, like, let's say we want a tie. So I can make it shaped like this. And whether you draw or not, sometimes you can kind of blank out on what the shape of something is or what's a simple way to draw it. So you can just go online and be like, look at what ties look like in cartoons and get a little inspired, or in designs that you like. Because if you want to keep it simple and use geometric shapes, there's always a really simplified version of something. Now, if you don't like the lines that you've drawn, you can put it this way, and you can also color it. I want to see if she doesn't get mad if I use the markers and don't let her. And you can talk to your kid if, you know, you want to. Oops. There we go. You want to talk about the colors that you're using. So it's a nice orange. And then just expose them. It's not about teaching them like sort of aggressively and then grilling them. What color is this? What color is that? It's just about exposing them to the shapes, the ideas. And then you can talk about what is this character's name? And oops, do you want to move your head, baby? And those little socks I have to show you guys. Did you see that? I can't even with the socks. And then the other fun thing we can do, if we really want to, we can animate this with PuppetMaster. Let's see if she lets me get through. So we have PuppetMaster here, and we want to add, how can I do this? I'll be a bit crooked. So we tap the puppets, and then we want to add a puppet, and we boop, take a photo, or you could photograph it separately and then import the photo. So this is going to be a little bit off camera for you. I'm just taking a photo, and so this is the photo I got. I'm going to tap use photo, and then I'm going to put this here so you can see it. So I'm going to move it around, rotate it sideways. Let me see if I can adjust the image. Oh no, oh no, wait, la. Wait, bear with me. My rig for my camera is falling apart. One moment. Live TV, right? Or live Facebook. So, all right, here we are. So this is an example of where, let's say we haven't even made an entire character. We've just made a little something, but still using PuppetMaster, you can then decide where the head is going to be. I'm just going to make this blob. And then I'll give him a little more. Watch your head, baby. She's knocking her head against the camera. And then here I'll show you how the mouth can work. So I'm not even being very precise about it. I'm just kind of painting the blob of the mouth. The chest, let's say, is going to be this. The challenge when we haven't actually made the whole character is that it's kind of hard to see what we've done so far. So we can tap that always and see that little character icon on the side. And then keep going. So the lower body with legs, I'm just going to put some legs here. So you see, even though we haven't painted or created any arms or legs in the original artwork, we can just kind of wing it. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. So someone has helped me a little bit here, so I'm just going to move your head, baby. You're knocking against the camera. Arm. Not sure how good a job we've done because I'm kind of rushing it, but that's not too bad. And then I do auto fit. You can use the auto fit, but you'll notice sometimes it doesn't quite calculate right because these dots should be at the top. Or not at the top, they should be where the hand is, which in this case is at the top of that area, but it's not bad. And then I'm going to save it. It's a good start. It saves you a little time. And then for background, you can use any background. There's lots of choices here. I mean, we could do, I kind of like the default one actually, like he's doing a stand-up show. All right, now I'm going to hit record, and we're going to do screen touch. And then when I talk, you see how his mouth moves? Oh, hey, how's it going? Hi there. And we can go, oh, I'm dancing. We can use all our fingers to make him move. Whoosh. So my little toddler actually really likes this mode. Also, yeah, there you go. She also likes knocking her head into the camera. Oh, I think someone's actually watching. Oh, it's my cousin. Hi. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Someone's watching. First time ever. So yeah, so this is me and my toddler playing around with PuppetMaster with something that we created. And what we created was as simple as, well, now it's all messed up, but it was as simple as a few pieces that anybody can cut out, and you give it to your toddler to play around with. Honestly, this kind of stuff keeps her entertained for ages. So the app is PuppetMaster. It's free. You can download it. That's just like an extra bit of fun that you can then animate what you've made. And I'm playing it back now. And the audio is actually recorded. You hear that? In this case, the audio is just me telling you guys what I'm doing. But you could have, you know, your kid tell a little story or sing a little song. If you hit export, it'll save to your photo gallery. So getting back a little bit to what we were talking about in terms of the activity, and there's my little one crawling off to play with PuppetMaster. In terms of the basic activity, like I said, it's Mr. Potato Head for pieces of paper, and you can add other household objects, right? So here's a little bow that is for her hair. You can add that as a bow tie, or you could make it a girl and put this up here. And you can cut more interesting geometric shapes and teach your kid about them. Squares and rectangles and hexagons and this and that. You can do whatever you want. You can do this with googly eyes. She's too young. Baby, you're too young for these markers too, honestly. Yeah, I'd better go play with her. So you could do this with googly eyes, which is super fun, but my thing here is using stuff you already have at home, and you don't normally just have googly eyes unless you're kind of into crafts like me and you've gone and bought them. They are super fun. Just wait till your kid's a little older than mine, because I think those are a choking hazard. Anyway, thanks for watching. And whoever watches this again on playback, please let me know what you think or what other ideas you'd like to hear. Or if you've tried this, maybe show me what you've done. And thanks for joining us. Bye-bye.